Coming to the gym is an excellent way to improve fat loss and our overall wellness and to tone up. However, it is only part of the picture. We need to eat well to optimise our wellness and also to burn as much fat as we possibly can. Ultra Lite works by restricting the body's sugar and carbohydrates in the diet from refined foods such as grains, and emphasises whole food diets such as vegetables and meats and those sorts of things. And the way that it works is if your body's got a choice, it either burns carbohydrates or it burns fats for energy. So if you cut down on the sugars and carbohydrates in the diet, the body can then access its fat stores and burns more fat. Primarily you're cutting out on the flours and sugars, which is a good thing for every single human being because we're not really designed to eat it. We didn't ever hunt down and kill a bowl of wheat. We didn't eat from a plaster plant or a bread tree. So these things are very foreign fad foods in our diet.
I set myself a goal. I want to lose 10 kilos in 5 weeks. I actually looked at a photo of myself, which I didn't actually like. So I set myself that goal, that I was going to do that. And I also had a function as well, so I just wanted to actually lose it quick and in that 5 weeks. I tried yo-yo dieting, I tried the shakes, I was always hungry on it, and to me it was processed food. So the reason I chose Ultra Lite was it was all natural food, and the thing I loved about it was I could actually prepare it myself, which was a huge plus for me, knowing full well what I've actually put in it, how many calories, and which was what I wanted. You don't need to be a great cook at all to be on Ultra Lite. Follow the recipes and it's fantastic, it's all there for you. Get the ingredients, just make it, and it's fantastic. I felt fantastic at my function that I went to. I looked $1 million, I felt $1 million, and yeah, it was fantastic. And I was really proud of myself to set myself that goal of 5 weeks and to achieve it. And just to achieve that 10 kilos plus to lose another 1 kilo was fantastic. It was a bonus.
The mechanics of Ultra Lite works by not changing the way the human body is supposed to eat. It gives you real food. It doesn't substitute meals for shakes because we can't. Humans need food, we have teeth that are designed to chew food. So we chew food on the Ultra Lite. We have snacks that may be, drinks and that sort of thing because we need those. We live in a society where we can't always cook ourselves vegetables and fruits and salads all day, every day. So this program is a real food diet, and that's what I like about it. And the mechanics of how it works is it gives you those real foods, so that's what the body needs to promote not just fat loss, but overall wellness and health. So mechanically, that's how it works. And it also gives you good lean quality proteins which preserve muscle mass. So you're in fact burning fat specifically and preserving the muscle mass that we all need.
Ultra Lite was the only program that really fitted with what our methodology is of how people should actually eat to lose body fat. There's a lot of different programs available. Some are low fat, some are low calorie. Other ones do work on meal replacements. As a fitness centre and as a health club, we're all about trying to teach people healthy lifestyle habits. So we want to also educate them on how they should eat normally as well as how they should eat to lose weight. And the fact that 80% of our customers come here to lose body fat, we needed a structured nutrition program to support them with their exercise. They also do. Nutrition plays a huge role in their results and what they're going to get out of it coming to the club, and we take care of it very well from an exercise point of view, and having the Ultra Lite just provides a missing link from a nutrition point of view to make sure they're getting the results they're looking for.
Well, they can be implemented quite easily because most people have meals around 7 a.m. in the morning, 1 at lunch and 6 at dinner. Now with exercise, you're supposed to exercise before you eat, so as you're accessing body fat and not the meal you've just eaten. So everybody can get up and ideally go for an exercise in the morning, whether that be run, gym, swim, whatever it is. It's not important what it is, it's how intense you do it and how long you do it for is the most important thing. So you can do that, and when you get home from work at say 5 o'clock, you can go for a walk, you can go for a swim like I do. So it doesn't really impact much on your life. So you can exercise in the morning before breakfast or before dinner at night. They're the best times to exercise, ideally before breakfast, because that's when you haven't eaten for about 10 to 12 hours and you're going to access more body fat to be burnt as energy. So it can easily be implemented into everybody's daily life.
Ultra Lite, in terms of impacting your daily routine, it should be incidental. It's actually quite an easy program to implement. Most patients are quite surprised at how easy it is to implement. They're not having to cook separate meals for themselves and for their families. They're quite hectic with their lifestyle, so they're busy with work, with kids, with family functions, etc. So they actually do require, yes, to lose weight, but to do it in a way that's not obstructive to their daily lifestyle. Ultra Lite does provide that. Look, there are so many other diets out there. There are the meal replacements, like you say, the shakes, there's the pre-prepared meals, there's the quick fixes, and ultimately in the long run, they are not the answer. They really are not the answer, because you need to empower your patient to say, you know what, this is your body, you are the driver in your body, this is your vehicle, you've got to look after it. You need to make the choices that best suit your body. So you can't rely on someone else doing it for you, and you can't rely on these quick fixes, because in the long run you may actually put that weight back on, and quite quickly as well.
I am a mum of 4. I have 2 daughters and 2 sons. I work in the city and I work for some architects as a receptionist. I thought, I'll give this one a go. I've given everything else a go, so I thought I'd give this a go. And I knew the girl in the chemist as well. And she was fantastic and ended up being a great motivator. I think I started over 145. I jumped on the scales, it was 145 kilos, and that 4th baby was not in me, so I think I was probably perhaps even 150. I got down to around 70. I actually hung my wedding dress to lose the last few kilos. Find that determination and do it. That's it. You need to be determined and you need to want to do it. Yeah, just do it.
The way that Ultra Lite affects your daily life is to have a minimal impact on it as possible, because we're all busy. We all have things to do. This is based on a whole food diet. You don't have to get food delivered. You can make your own healthy meals. So it's based on a whole food diet that we all can get from supermarkets. That's the great thing about it. You have also sachets you can have as snacks. So when you're on the run and when you're busy, you can have these snacks, these little protein drinks, to maintain your blood sugar levels, maintain your muscle mass between meals. So it's based on a whole food diet, which is what we all eat anyway. It's just healthy food diet.
Over the past few years, we've actually tried a few, and for the most part, they're almost fad things, really. You do it, you're successful for a few months, and then you sort of taper off and you head back in the wrong direction again. With this one, we stuck to it. We were fairly disciplined, and it seemed to work quite well. I started at Ultra Lite when I was just under 146 kilos, which was a fair bit then. I mean, I could feel it in a lot of things like my knees and a few other things. But gradually, over 7 or 8 months, or even in the shorter term, you see the results sort of drop off, and you're meeting your goals. And I got down to, I lost about 40 kilos in about 8 months. Pretty proud of that, and my wife lost a lot as well. So I've managed to maintain that for the last 6 months or so. So yeah, it's all been good. Perhaps the one thing is the sort of the advice that you get, and it really keeps you on your toes. I guess you're seeing these guys pretty regularly, and they can help you reach your goals by providing that advice. I think that's the key thing, and it's not a diet. So you've got to think of it in the frame of mind as it's a long-term thing. You want to change your life, you do it properly. So it's not, in 6 months' time, don't expect to be doing what you were beforehand. Stick to it now and really motivate yourself and dedicate yourself to it.
Ultra Lite's been around for 12 years and going strong because it's based on a whole food diet and principles that are healthy for humans to eat. I'll be supporting it for time to come, as long as humans are humans, because that's what we're designed to eat, a whole food diet based on good nutrition. That's my philosophy, and that's the human philosophy.